I think we are at a very similar point in both Bitcoin and AI. They're both moving into the steep part of the S curve, creating opportunities for explosive growth.
2024 is coming up, and there are so many bullish catalysts for Bitcoin. Most people don't realize this. We have BlackRock's spot Bitcoin ETF, not to mention many spot ETFs. We have rate cuts by the Fed, finally. We have U.S. debt buybacks, aka stimulus, because next year's an election year, and the Bitcoin halving. What did I miss? On paper, it all looks crazy indeed. Pay attention to these dates. Save these dates, because we've just entered a 21-day countdown for a Bitcoin spot ETF. Approval or denial, a decision must be made. And then we have so many dates lining up for 2024. The question is, will it be only BlackRock or only Grayscale or only Fidelity? Will a few of these get through? Will none of these get through? Truly an exciting year 2024 is for cryptocurrency. Remember, this is how the gold price reacted after the first gold spot ETF was launched. This is what happened with gold. Bitcoin is a better version of gold in many, many ways. Not to mention the convergence of parabolic technologies coming together. The infinity of AI meets the scarcity of Bitcoin. This combination means a parabolic move in the Bitcoin price, according to ARK Invest's Cathie Wood.
I think we are at a very similar point in both Bitcoin and AI. They're both moving into the steep part of the S curve. I don't think most of the asset management world understands how powerful the convergences are going to be between and among the technologies that are evolving today. And the way I like to describe why they're going to be so powerful, the convergences, is we're looking at S curves. So new technologies, they start out slowly and then they gain momentum and you end up into the steep part of this S curve. Well, I think we are at a very similar point in both Bitcoin and AI. They're both moving into the steep part of the S curve. So you have S curves feeding S curves, creating opportunities for explosive growth potentials. Aha moments when we're talking about convergences. I actually had an aha moments around our first Bitcoin brainstorm as well. I guess what has hit me here, it's something Paul said at the end here, we're going to see, I think you said clash or the collision between, the infinity associated with AI and the scarcity associated with Bitcoin. And so what does that mean? And here's where I come back to my economic roots, which is, wow, you could have a parabolic move in the price of Bitcoin. And I think that will happen. I mean, we're on record saying that. But it also brings me back to, okay, global monetary system, means of exchange, unit of account. And so I know we're going to have one of these brainstorms with Art Laffer, and he's going to be poking at all of this and talking about the quantity rule versus the price rule and, and really wanting to understand the cryptography and everything. So I'm really happy we're doing these brainstorms.
Before we get to Cardano, before we get to Polkadot, a lot of you guys know we're big on FriendTech. You can find us on FriendTech just by searching our X handle. Many of you guys are actually in our FriendTech chat with us or have your own. Anyways, I love our FriendTech chat. It's a great way for you to have exclusive access to us and actually every once in a while, like today, help us decide what makes the video. So I put this out to the community. FriendTech Chat is going to help us decide the crypto project that we talk about today in Sunday's YouTube video. Appreciate the Altcoin Daily Army input. Join our FriendTech, introduce yourself, make your case. So I asked our FriendTech community, and actually no surprise, they said, talk about Base, talk about FriendTech. So let me update you on this recent news regarding that. Base has actually flipped Solana. Coinbase's ETH-L2 has flipped Solana in total value locked, and Base's TVL is nearing 400 million. So huge momentum. The total value locked in Coinbase's Layer 2 network base has surged to almost 400 million since launching in August. That figure now places Base ahead of Solana's network, which has a TVL of 358 million at the time of writing. In the past 30 days, Base has seen an almost 100% increase month over month. In that same time frame, Solana's TVL decreased by almost 10%. And one of the killer dApps on Base, the main one, is FriendTech. FriendTech's total value locked is also at new all-time highs. So FriendTech is hardly dead yet. Look at this momentum. FriendTech accounts whose keys that I own, in summation, all of the keys I own are equal to 27 Ethereum at this point. This is what the main page looks like. You can see these are the people whose keys I own. And this is what our chat looks like. Honestly, a little bit slow for a Sunday because I asked you guys to say hello just an hour ago to make it into the video, but so far it's only been read by 2 people. People enjoying their Sunday, no doubt. Anyways, that's update on Base. Base is surging to new all-time highs, great momentum. FriendTech surging to new all-time highs, great momentum. Major Polkadot development news. Polkadot is eyeing support for 1,000 parachains in the future. Let's break this down. The core developers at Polkadot are looking to expand the ecosystem's current parachain limit of 100, aiming to eventually onboard 1,000 parachains in the future with help from some software updates. What are these updates? One, asynchronous backing is one such update to Polkadot's parachain consensus protocol. We have a credible roadmap to get Polkadot to support 1,000 parachains and 1 million plus transactions per second. The design is there. We know how to scale Polkadot for the indefinite future. This asynchronous backing update would also enable Polkadot to more than triple its number of Polkadot validators by the end of 2024 to around 1,000, describing this as, quote, the most significant evolution of parachain consensus since we launched Parachain about 2 years ago. This is Cardano in 2023. We have 4 of Cardano's biggest dApps right here. And even if the Cardano ecosystem consisted of just a coin and these 4 projects rolling up to it, it would be more credible and deserving of more respect than 99% of things crypto talking heads hype up. And we all know this is just the tip of the iceberg. What do you think about this? Is Cardano one of the most credible and deserving of respect compared to 99% of crypto? Make sure you subscribe to our channel because we always keep things real with you. Ethereum turns inflationary as network revenue plunges to a 9-month low. The decline in activity in the network is partly because of the adoption of Layer 2 networks, and the trend will continue in the near term. So you can see that because Ethereum's main blockchain isn't getting used as much as, say, 2 months ago, the Ethereum supply flow has turned back inflationary because it's above this line. Still, far more bullish than if Ethereum never switched to proof of stake at all. This is Ethereum back to proof of work. This is what its supply flow would be right now. And this is what it actually is right now. So still looking bullish. Still bullish in a bull market for sure. Subscribe to Altcoin Daily. We have great content dropping on crypto throughout the rest of this year and certainly throughout 2024. Hey, join us at Bitcoin Amsterdam October 12th and 13th. This is an epic Bitcoin conference. Use code Altcoin Daily, 10% off tickets. Get this ticket or get this ticket. Ticket prices increase as we get closer to the event. So many awesome speakers are being added every single day. Use code Altcoin Daily for 10% off. Hope to see you there.